Well, g'day everyone. Today we are having a squiz at Global Magnates. Global Magnates, it actually has mostly positive comments on Steam, which is really, really good. There's a link below if you guys want to check it out. It's a shipping tycoon simulation game. You take on the role of a shipping entrepreneur. Carefully plan shipping routes, balance supply and demand across ports, and maximize profits to fuel your expansion. Build a worldwide network and rise as the definitive global magnate. This is developed and by Aquila Chengdu and published by Aquila Interactive. So big thank you to those guys. They did send me a key for this one. We are going to check this shipping tycoon game out. And we're going to start by starting a new game. I haven't played this yet, so this is my very first impressions of it and my very first gameplay of it. So excellent, excellent. So we've got give it a try tutorial. We've got Black Gold World. Oil, known as black gold, is not only an important raw material, but also a key to military services. We've got which start dates. It's got start dates down here: 1960, 1972, 1980, and 1989. Operate industry is 1975. These ones here, it looks like you've got to complete these to be able to access them. So got to complete Black Gold War to access that. You've got a complete industrial chain to access that. So these are all scenarios. There is also a sandbox mode where you can select your starting year, number of AI players that are playing against you, fuel price and shipping fee rates and all that type of stuff. But we're going to hit the campaign for starters. Northern Europe, 1960, starting port Copenhagen, or Copenhagen, whichever one you want to call it. We're going to go semi-green. Oh, well, it's almost semi-green. Let's see, what logo can we go? I think I like that logo. Yeah, we're going to go that logo. Company name. Obviously, Vegemite on water. No, can't do it. We'll just call it Vegemite Express. No, we can't do that either. It's just going to have to be straight Vegemite, isn't it? Let's see. I think CEO name. I think I might put my name in there. I don't want to be Richard, but I do want to have that fabulous moustache there. There's a whole pile of little icons here to choose from. This guy looks pretty cool. This guy looks very debonair, like very up and coming. All right, so we're going to go that. Perfect. All right, let's go. Let us go. Paris, London, New York. Captain Cook. Well, fancy that. Hello, Simidiom. Our new shipping company has received a government grant of 20 million euros as starting capital. This will enable us to expand our activities in Copenhagen. The goal of this investment is to create a thriving economy that benefits both Copenhagen and us. This funding also provides a solid foundation for the company's future development. Lovely. Your primary goal as CEO is to build a profitable fleet and establish efficient shipping routes, meet the transportation needs of ports, and increase company revenue through competitive shipping rates. Therefore, you must understand how to establish routes and optimize business operations to drive company growth. Excellent. Your first task is to establish a shipping route. All right. Now, this is going to be a supply and demand thing as well, interestingly enough. So, you know, the more you supply of things to different areas, the more options you have in those ports, I believe. Click to open the port panel. Right there, lovely. You can find port information here. Northern Europe, 0% satisfaction, scale small, prosperity 295,000. Okay, what am I clicking to continue? What am I clicking to continue? There. It was sitting right there. I thought it was part of that. When prosperity reaches 300,000, 600,000, 900,000, the port's level will increase. Supplying a port with goods will increase its satisfaction level. When port satisfaction level is greater than 60%, the prosperity will increase. All right, so you've got to keep that at 60% or above for satisfaction. Gotcha. Check port demand and cargo satisfaction levels here. Yep. Lovely. Click to close the port panel. Sure. Before establishing a route, we also need to reach lease contracts with all destinations on the route, and the ports that have been signed will be lit. More prosperous ports are more expensive to lease. If money is short on hand, try leasing a port for a shorter term. Click to view the port information at Helsinki, which is wheat there. Farms here produce grain. Yep, cool. Okay, lovely. The industry produces grain. Basic resource production does not require input materials. Yes, well it wouldn't because they're growing it, aren't they? So click to sign a lease agreement. Excellent. Please select a lease contract with the port based on your preference. Lease term. Do we have to actually do that? Let's see. 5 years. No, we don't. We just hit next step. According to your current financial situation, a 3-year lease is recommended. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm guessing we pay 290 grand to have that lease. Confirm the length of the port lease agreement. Yep. There we go. You're ready to set up your first route. Establish a route connecting Helsinki to Copenhagen to transport grain. Right. Okay. Click to open the route panel, which is down here. Create a new route. A bulk route of grain from Helsinki to Copenhagen. When creating a route, select a cargo. The selected cargo is prioritized by default. You can adjust priority via the cargo icon. Okay, lovely. Proceed to the next step to select your ship. Now, Copenhagen exports coal by the looks of it. I do wonder whether or not they require coal up there. You wouldn't want to sort of go backwards and forwards and just be going back empty, would you? This grain route uses bulk carriers. Bulk cargo ships are shown by default. Yep. You must add at least one ship to the route to ensure normal operations. Currently, you require a bulk carrier for this particular route. Now, these like there's obviously a lot more ships that you can get hold of. So as you go through the game, your first route's been successfully completed. Right, finalize. Beautiful. Click here to manage your routes. Yep, click here to view ship information. Okay. The current storage capacity of the ship can be seen here, which is 4,000 ton, I guess, or don't know, 4,000 something. Okay. At the same time, you can also find ship stats and information here. You can use this information to adjust your route effectively. So upkeep, supply charge, maintenance cost, revenue, and profit. Lovely. Okay, change ship speed for this route by clicking or dragging the button. Okay, what speed do we do it at? Guessing all the way up the top, yep. Increasing vessel speed will significantly raise fuel consumption and transport costs. Decide whether a higher efficiency is worth the extra cost. Well, you didn't really give me a choice, did you, Captain Cook? You've completed the tutorial for the route panel. Click that to continue. Congratulations, you've successfully established your first route. Assigned ships can now operate along the route. Now wait for the ship to transport grain from Helsinki to Copenhagen and for port prosperity to reach 3,000. Lovely. All right, increase the game speed there. Click to open the task list. Lovely. Right, let's just drop down to speed number 1 for a sec while there's no tutorial there. Can't see the the ship's in there at the moment resupplying. It's got the cargo on board, and it shows the route there. I wonder whether you can actually can you actually view the ship? Be really cool if you could actually view the ship, wouldn't it? All right, so we're waiting for prosperity in Copenhagen to go up to 300,000, which it should do. Demand. So they want 29,000 there. We've just delivered. We should be delivering 4,000, I believe. So interesting. Okay, so is he going to question is he going to reload or anything there? He is. He's loading coal, as you can see here, which is actually pretty cool, because that means we'll be transporting coal back and not going back empty. Let's receive our reward. The increase in prosperity of Copenhagen has generated new demand for a new type of good. Meat is the type of good that is transported by container ship. To continue increasing prosperity, satisfy the new demand for meat. To produce meat in Bergen, you must unlock ranches, which requires an increase in prosperity. In order to increase the prosperity in Bergen, we need to establish a route to bring goods demanded by Bergen as before. The cotton industry in Oslo could supply Bergen with all the cotton required. Unfortunately, our market share in Oslo is too low, therefore we cannot secure enough goods to transport. Click to open the shipyard. This displays information about the selected ship type. Yeah. So speed, reliability, maintenance, and all that type of stuff. We actually made 1.7 million on that first run there too, which is pretty cool. Okay, next step. You have sufficient funds to begin construction. Click to add a ship for the construction queue. Oh, you've got to construct your ships. All right, nice, nice. Okay, due to local competition in Oslo, we currently receive only a small share of the goods being produced. Start marketing to increase our market share. So we're not getting enough stuff in Oslo. Well, we need to... What were we looking for? We were looking for cotton industry demand, production and export. We're looking for cotton to take to Bergen because Bergen requires cotton. All right, lovely. Let's lease there, I'm guessing. Confirm that. How do we do our advertising? It wanted us to do some advertising. Let's just slow this down a little bit. We've still got that guy doing that route through there, which is really, really cool. But I can't find any advertising. Ports. Copenhagen, Oslo. There's no there's no advertising there or anything like that. Company gives us our company stats, so we can hire a CMO, a CTO, a CFO. Okay, you can take out loans and all that type of stuff, which is really, really, really cool. Technology, the technology tree. Container ships. So as soon as we start building technology or research points, we can start researching things like container ships, bulk carriers, oil tankers. That's pretty cool. So there's plenty of stuff in there to do and go through and do. The 5-knot ship build cost minus 10%. Yeah, okay. So it gives you discounts on building ships. It gives you different engineering. It gives you different route management skills, as well as the tonnage for the ships that you can actually get, which is really, really cool. Let us create a new route from Oslo to Bergen. Do we? I can't remember having to lease support there. Did we have to lease support there? No, we don't want to do that. Or did we have to? Maybe we did have to. Okay, confirm that. So we are going to Bergen. What does Bergen drop out? It drops out coal and stuff like that as well. What do they demand in Oslo? Oh, no, crap. From Oslo to Bergen. So we will be picking up that there. And that should be okay. So we go through to there and we select that ship for the route. And we're just going to run at 15 knots. It's not very far. We'll go at 14 knots. Okay, finalize that, which will be cool. Due to local competition in Oslo, we currently receive only a small share of the goods being produced. Start marketing to increase our market share. Well, you told me that. Running transport operations at local ports steadily boosts competitiveness. Use marketing to gain market share more quickly. Click to view. Oh, so it's going to actually show us that now. Click on there. The company holds 8% of the market share. Let's see. So here are the amount of goods available at a particular port will be displayed. Yep, okay, next step. The market share of each company at the port is displayed here. Okay, does that mean we've got 8% of 300? Let's see. Company details can be found here. Right, okay, so that shows shipping fees there. That's interesting. During the marketing campaign, port competitiveness will be improved by increasing shipping activity at the port. You can cancel the marketing campaign by clicking this button during an active campaign. Right. Port competitiveness in Oslo has increased and more cotton is now available. Cotton is currently in high demand in Bergen. By transporting cotton to Bergen, you'll be able to increase prosperity. Which is what we are doing, isn't it? I had to double check it there. I wasn't sure. Bergen, what do you export? So you got the industry. So you want cotton. Okay. You produce tires. Unlocks a ranch prosperity. Unlocks a computer factory prosperity. Cool. Excellent. So we now need to get this up to 300,000. So that's we've got 2 ships running there. By the way, you can go anywhere in the world. Look at these shipping routes, even down to good old Oz. Hey, even down to good old Oz. You got all these shipping lanes and shipping routes and stuff like that up here. Because we're doing the tutorial. There we go. Then we're actually doing it up in Europe here. Bergen has successfully unlocked the farm industry. Farms require grain as raw materials for the production of meat. Must establish a route to transport 10,000 of grain to Bergen. Okay. Select the ranch to view its details. All right. View the industry production status and require input materials here. Right. Producing meat requires grain as an input. Cool. Locate nearby ports producing grain and set up shipping routes to Bergen. Well, we do know that Although Copenhagen's... Well, these guys do grain, don't they? They output grain. So if we click on there and we lease from there, we'll do a short lease, which is fine. We do need to purchase, build ourselves another ship, and we are transporting grain again. Cool. Alright, lovely. Bulk carrier complete. Let's create ourselves a new route. We're going from here. We're picking up grain. We're going from here. We're picking up coal. Let's head to next. And we shall add you, and you can travel at, yeah, maybe 12 knots. Just keep the fuel consumption down. Lovely. It looks like you can put multiple ships on here as well. Let's finalize that. The other thing that we want to do is have a look at what these guys require. What do they actually require? They do want coal as a demand, so that's pretty cool. All right, lovely, lovely. We need to get some routes going across to the States and stuff like that. Would be pretty cool. So you can see how much. So we need to transport 10,000 of grain to Bergen. I'm guessing that it's ton. Yeah, 10 ton. I don't know, but we've got this ship going backwards and forwards there. And at least they've added something in here that means that your ship's not returning empty. And it's basically coal. So, which seems to be the way to go, because I think Helsinki required coal, didn't they? Cool. Good news, the farm in Bergen has begun production. And remember that to transport meat to other ports, a container ship is required. In order to construct a container ship, it first must be researched. You can hire a CTO for your company to conduct technology research and generate regular supply of tech points, which can be used to unlock new technology. R&D investment within the company to obtain more tech points. So we need a CTO. Company over here. Let's hire a CTO. Looks like it's you, buddy. Don't have a choice. Hire. Adjust monthly tech point production as needed. Upgrading the technology department increases the output. Okay, 100,000 a month to produce what? One? Really? In an effort to support research and development in the shipping industry and promote economic activity, we've been granted 100 tech points. Use these new tech points, select research. Okay, let's do that. Research up here. We'll do the container ship and we shall research. Beautiful. All right. Next, let's go to the shipyard and build a container ship. Yes, we shall. Let's see. There we go. 5-ton container ship, 1.1 million. That's a lot more than what the other one is. Constructed your first container ship. Now establish a container route to transport meat from Bergen to Copenhagen. Okay, let's establish a route. Yes, I can. Container route. Meat from here to here. Next. Select our container ship. Finalize that route. Bring up our speed a little bit. And he will do that, which is pretty cool. Okay, lovely, lovely. We also need to keep our eye on what the demand for... They got their demand for, from Bergen. Yeah, that's Bergen. They've got their grain. Weekly output of iron ore. Oh, so that's iron ore. Oh, okay. There you go. They've already... Are they in the negative there? Let's see. Warehouse. Oh, no. Storage per week, 12.8k. So they are getting a fair bit in there. All right, cool. Okay, lovely. So we're getting meat back to here, and they have that demand for meat, which means their prosperity is going to go up, and their satisfaction is going to, look at that, 51%. And their prosperity's gone up to 500,000. All right, lovely. So obviously, I believe it will be a more of a slower process when you're playing the actual game. When you're playing any of those scenarios, then you obviously have goals that you need to set up. What's this person doing here? Ah, yeah, that shows that we're doing the market share thing. Doing sandbox mode, obviously, you know, it's going to be a longer process, and you're going to need to really think about what you're doing, and maybe even start running some really large cargo runs. You know, like I said, down to the Americas and down to Oz and Africa and all that type of stuff, India. That would be absolutely awesome. But this, guys, is Global Magnates. Don't forget, there's a link down below if you want to check it out for yourself. If you love these tycoon games, this one is a shipping tycoon game. I am interested to know, the only thing that I am interested to know is whether you can actually view the ships out on the actual ocean itself. So shipyard, no, we don't want to build another ship. Is there anywhere that we can actually do that? Routes. Here we go. There we go. There's our container ship. Can we well, that shows ports of call. I was hoping that we'd be able to actually look at it out on the ocean, but we can't. That would be something that would be really good if they could add that to it. Yeah, guys, Global Magnates, check it out for yourself if you're interested. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.